Hey guys, it's Tim and this is Wrestling Unlimited. So coming up this Saturday is the WWE Day 1 pay-per-view from the State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. And with that, well, WWE is looking to be using seat fillers to fill seats for the show. And we've got the guidelines on what it takes to be a seat filler for Day 1 right here for you. So let's talk about it and run it all down. Your main purpose this evening is to assist the television product.
Ladies and gentlemen, so you asked for it. It's been asked for a lot, right? 10 Rock, when you gonna start your channel? 10 Rock, you gotta get a channel. 10 Rock, you gonna cam up? No, ain't gonna cam up. Nope. Because guess what? Don't have to cam up. The answer to the other questions, you are now locked in. Welcome to the Rock Files. The Rock Files. With the Rock Files, there's going to be a whole lot of files we're going to uncover. Going to go a whole lot of different places. Independent business, battle rap, sports, music, fun, comedy, and of course, the Almighty. All praises to the Almighty. So what was the purpose of playing WWE's requirements for a seat filler? And yes, this video is a couple seasons back. Well, the purpose of playing this video is to say something that we probably already know. Whatever you see in the show is fake. A seat filler. What is a seat filler? See, and we've heard that phrase so often. The world is a stage, and each person on this planet or world is playing their role. Well, guess what? It doesn't apply any more than to Hollyweird, aka entertainment. Okay? Reason why we're introducing this is because this is a key part of the illusion of what you see with your physical eye when it comes to movies, live sports arenas, live shows, social media shows, all that. It's all fake. It's all fake. This is just one element of it. See what a seat filler is, and this video is about to explain it. It's someone being given free tickets to help initiate the purpose of an event being at more capacity than it actually is. So that goes for anything of entertainment, including battle rap. But we'll connect that in future episodes. Let's stick with this for now. We're going to slow boil it. A seat filler. WWE. Now, remember, if one piece of Hollywood uses it, sports, entertainment, music, art, whatever, they all do. They definitely all do. So we welcome you to the pilot episode of the Rock Files. Let's go. By the way, this is being used. This is fair use. This is fair use strictly for instruction and discussion. Let's explore.
In the event that a seat that can be seen by the television viewer becomes empty, you will be instructed to occupy that seat.
Well, bam, right off the rip. Read it. Let it stay there. In the event that a seat that can be seen by the television viewer becomes empty, you'll be instructed to occupy that seat. It's staged. How much more clear does it have to be? Now, listen, the whole goal of exposing this, and we're not really exposing it, discussing this, is not to convince individuals that this is fake. At this point, if you don't believe it's fake, you won't believe it's fake. That's on you. This is definitely to say that it is fake, though. The difference between trying to convince someone that it is fake and saying that it is fake is because we don't care who agree. See, with the Rock Files, this is strictly for those few that choose to think for themselves, independent thinking. But here you got direct evidence from the rules. Now, this is shout out to Professional Wrestling Unlimited. You know, they got a channel, they cover WWE. But you can go on WWE's website and get this stuff. Seat filler. What does it say? In the event that a seat that can be seen by the television viewer, this is for manipulating the physical eye. So the viewer will think when those announcers, your Michael Coles of the world, your Pats of the world, Wade Barrett's of the world, Booker T's of the world, when they say, man, it's electric in here, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, man. Or it is at a capacity crowd. When they lie and say it's at a capacity crowd, and then individuals see it, they'll believe it when it isn't. And again, this is not about just WWE. Oh, they all do this. They have to. There's a lot of money being put into these television shows, man. What television show that is supposed to have a big appearance or a big image, so-called big image in the mainstream view, if it doesn't look that way, not just through the seats being filled, but also through the costumes, the lights, camera actions, all that stuff. If it don't look that way, who gonna watch? And if eyes are not on the product, they won't be able to move the product. Although it really doesn't matter if eyes are on the product. That's how interesting this becomes. We're going to do that in future episodes. Point being is it has to look a certain way. Seen, physical eye by the television viewer becomes empty. You will be instructed to fill that seat. Let's just do a little more. I mean, it's over already, but let's just do a little more.
You will need to be in your seat 5 minutes prior to the start of the event.
Well, that's pretty accurate now, isn't it? That's pretty accurate now, isn't it? Down to the 5 minutes prior to the start of the event. Why? This way, there's a thing in event planning called warming. Not a lot of event planners use it, but some do. What warming means is before the general public sees the event, the venue has to already be awakened for the event. It's kind of like moving into a house and you clean it up before a company comes over. That's the same thing with this warming. The reason why it has to be 5 minutes prior, this way to get some kinetic energy or some momentum before the camera starts, then, you know, they already got it set. They already got the members set. These seat fillers are not paying customers. They pay them to be there. They pay them to be there or they ask them to be there. So when they say capacity, they're not talking about tickets. And watch this. We're going to get to another topic in the future about when they talk about tickets being sold. You know, oh, we sold so many tickets. It leaves hanging that, wow, all these people bought these tickets individually. No, they don't. A lot of companies buy those tickets. A lot of sponsors buy those tickets. And a lot of other dirty, devious, evil people behind the scenes so-called buy those tickets or move those tickets. A lot of them don't even have to do it. They say, give those tickets. See, we're going to take the lid off of a lot of stuff. And for those that are here for battle rap, think about this. Remember those days of Webster Hall, those caffeine days. Now, it's already been brought out that those caffeine numbers are fake. They're moved. They're manipulated, right? This is more manipulation. When they would show certain things on URL, RBE, whatever it is, even KOTD, even the individual events that are like kind of one-off events by, you can put Drake out there. You can put whoever out there as a celebrity, you know? When they would say, oh, this place is packed, 3,000 capacity and all that, a lot of that was fake too. A lot of it was fake. You don't have any proof of it. Yes, we do, because they're part of Hollywood. I mean, there's no debate about that, right? See, Hollywood is not just who is actively there, it's who wants to be there and who has deals to try to get there. We're going to sit here and act like the URL didn't deal with Hollywood. Honestly, URL was birthed from Hollywood. Take a look at the administration and people that work with it. So the point in saying all that is this same seat filler thing happens when they want to have the illusion on camera that this is all that. Let's keep going.
A World Wrestling Entertainment official will notify you when a seat becomes open. This is your sign to jump to action. You will be directed on where to sit.
A lot of direction here, isn't it? A whole lot of direction here. This is supposed to be a free-flowing event. This is supposed to be an event that everybody wants to see. Can't tell with all this direction. Does someone really got to direct somebody to do something if they want to do it? No, they don't, because it's staged. You have to direct actors. These are actors. You know? Let's keep going.
Remain in the seat until the quote owner of the seat returns or a WWE official instructs you to move to another location.
How much more you got to see? This is hilarious. And this does apply to other areas of Hollywood. You know, we're going to revisit this series. And of course, this is just a pilot episode. Slow boil. This is the slow boil. You know, we're going to review some battles and all that. But really take a look at how deep. Think about this. If they fake the audience that's in the background of the production, what else is being faked in the front end of the production? What else? But this is fake. Your audience that you see on TV is fake. And notice how the owner is in quotation. Who's to say that the owner of the said seat is also paid to be there too? Those individuals you see sitting in the front row of NBA basketball games and all that, you know, when you see your Jack Nicholsons, when you see your Bill Murrays and other Hollywood so-called celebrities and all that. Yeah, so-called celebrities. We said it. And what? When you see that, you really think they're coming out their pocket to pay for them tickets, or do their daddies and handlers give it to them? Think about it. Why? It gives a certain image. This is staging. So that's why that's very important. The quotation owner right there. Let's keep going.
It is important that you are polite to those around you. Keep in mind that the seat you are occupying probably belongs to a friend or family member of those around you. Inform these people that you are only sitting in the seat until the person returns. Also, feel free to let them know that you are assisting in the TV production. Let these folks know that they are in prime television view, and keeping the seats occupied is important.
Prime television view. Yeah, and look, again, yes, this does apply to WWE. We're going to ask the question again. You seriously think this don't apply to other things you see on TV, movies? Obviously, well, it started in movies. In movies, all that's fake. That's pretty much accepted, right? Well, yeah, we know that's fake because it's a movie. Doesn't battle rap call their productions movies? That means that means the people in front of them are actors. They're acting a role. That's why one of the key elements of a battle rapper is performance. Why are those things so similar? For those that want I want battle rap to be real. You'll never have real battle rap again. Or how about this? It'll be further away from being real than what it was. Money is the reason. These individuals want to be Hollywood. Look at them. Look at someone like Hitman Holla. He's already Hollywood, and he is the most popular, and he's the most dominant, and he's the most sought after, maybe the most expensive battle rapper to book. He's looked at as the gold standard of the future for battle rap as far as success rate, that type of success. So if that's the number one dog in the kennel, what do you think the rest of the dogs are doing? You think they really don't want to be Hollywood? Be on episodes of Wild 'N Out, maybe movies and stuff, commercials and stuff. Shout out to Rio Nicosi. We already got Rio Nicosi, doing his own commercial to try to get a Hollywood spot to advertise some chicken. Don't do me like this. I need some alone time, right? Shout out to Rio. This is not shooting. This is just saying what the whole entertainment industry is. And if you want the entertainment industry to be defined, for those that don't know it, entertainment is not just rap. Entertainment is not just music. It's not just art. It's sports and entertainment, and it's also politics. All of that is the entertainment industry. To be more clear, all of that is their entertainment industry. Let's keep going.
Once the ticket holder returns, quickly look at the seats surrounding this once empty seat to see if another seat needs to be occupied. If you see another empty seat, then sit in it.
Wouldn't it be easier for them just to sell tickets, right? You know why? That? See, right here. Hold on. Full disclosure. Little side note. We had a meeting. Won't put the name out there. We had a meeting with someone that said, I guarantee an audience. These cats can't even guarantee an audience without paying for it. So that means either you're paying for your audience or you're a liar. Guaranteeing an audience full of people that's like saying you can guarantee you can control people. The Almighty don't do that. Nobody can control people. That's why they got to have seat fillers. Did you see the part? Let's rewind this a little bit just so we can see the clear statement. There you go. Once the ticket holder returns, Quickly look at the seats surrounding this once empty seat to see if another seat needs to be occupied. That's what it says. If you see other empty seats, then sit in it. Anything for the camera. Remember the camera view, prime camera view. We can't have an empty seat in the prime camera view. Honestly, we're in Detroit, right? It's shocking and it's interesting that the Detroit Pistons don't have some seat fillers. Actually, they can use some seat fillers, some player fillers, some executive fillers, even though they just hired a president of basketball operations who's a puppet, whatever. They can use all sorts of fillers for that so they don't look so bad, right? What do we just say? So they don't look so bad. That's what all show business is about. That's what all mainstream show business is about. Don't look bad. Image. How do we look to the physical eye of the mainstream? There's no limits on it. There's no limit. Let's keep going.
Needs to be occupied. If you see another empty seat, then sit in it. Feel free to bring your sign with you. If you are sitting in a seat that has another empty seat next to you, then use your sign to cover that chair. This way, you can cover 2 seats at once.
You see this? Even the signs are bring your sign with you. Also, by the way, it should be noted, there are other videos. We'll get to them later. This is just a short pilot. This is the pilot episode of the Rock Files. We got other episodes going to drop. But look, hold on a minute. You ever notice how even the signs are fake? Think about this. You ever notice how come that these people just happen to sit right in camera view? How come the wrestlers just happen to face a certain direction? And this is just the wrestlers. We can talk about TV too. The so-called reality TV, right? Oh, this is reality TV. This is unscripted, man. Please, ain't nothing with millions of dollars behind it unscripted. Ain't nothing with, especially with the more money, the bigger the script. They say more money is more problems, more money, more script. It's fake. Seriously. It doesn't mean you can't watch it. Go ahead and watch it. No, it's the same way you watch a movie, watch everything else, including battle rap, including wrestling. It's fake. Don't look for reality out here. You see it's right there on the screen. Feel free to bring your sign with you. This way you can cover 2 seats at once. Think about that. That's how bad the image of popularity has to be there. Why? Because in actuality, if they didn't have these seat fillers, you actually have to look at it and see empty chairs and say, wait a minute, not a lot of people seeing this. Because not a lot of people are. How about this? Maybe a lot of paid for people are, but not a lot of people are seeing this organically for the price that we're charging a ticket. Let's keep going.
Refrain from having too many alcoholic beverages. The last thing we need is an intoxicated seat filler. If we determine that you are visibly intoxicated, then you will be ejected from the arena.
Now, isn't that interesting? Why would that matter? Oh yeah, it's on TV. You have to look like you're sober and enjoying the product, even if you're not. So that means if you want to be drunk, and keep in mind, notice that it hasn't been said that seat fillers get paid or not. Some do, some don't. It hasn't been said yet, right? That means that you should be so happy. Look, here's another thing. A lot of people you see that become actors, that become A-list celebrities, whatever, this is how a lot of them started. Interns also serve as seat fillers. Well, like I say, all that's coming. All that will arrive later. Let's go.
We cannot guarantee that you and your friends will always be able to sit together. You may be asked to sit in seats separate from your party. You must be willing to sit apart from your friends for periods of time. This is why no one under the age of 18 is allowed to be a seat filler. They must be willing and able to be apart from their friends and parents.
Why? Because they say, look, WWE has a show called Monday Night Raw. Shout out to D Money. By the way, be sure to check out the Money Machine card, Money Management 2. Money Machine Virtual League card, Money Management 2, June 15th. Money on the floor. Every battle is 3 rounds. 2 minutes and 30-second rounds. We're gonna go through the card. We're gonna go through the card. But just be sure to check it out. Why are we mentioning D Money? What's that got to do with this? Simple. In a discussion with the brother D Money, Viral Money, Moolah be the game, right? Cool. We discussed how Monday Night Raw has a 3-hour show. Think about this. Since 1990, how about this? Since the early 1990s, 91 or 92, whatever. They have had to have a weekly 3-hour show on a prime network, USA, since the early 90s. This is 2024. You know how much money that is? So the point in bringing that up is that type of money and that type of pressure, it has to be controlled. See the control here? But why? Because there's so much money on the table. I mean, WWE is not getting like $2 in a Big Mac to do these shows. They're getting millions of dollars for almost 5 decades to put that TV show on there. So if they're doing that, it has to look a certain way. It has to look like, yeah, no, this way, hey, stop what you're doing. Look at this product. You see how all these people are there? All these people can't be wrong. People. When a lot of them are receipt fillers and fake. They want you to organically look at something and give it approval and energy of something that's not built organically. That's the whole name of Hollyweird. That's the whole name of production. That's show business. Notice the first word of show business is show. A show is a fake presentation. It's for entertainment purposes only. It is not meant to be real. It's meant to have you, quote unquote, manipulated and feel a certain way. Let's keep going.
In some instances, you might not be called upon to move into empty seats. If this happens, then just sit back and enjoy the show.
Everything's controlled. They even control if you should not sit somewhere. So if you're told, you got to do what you're told. Master say move, you'll move. Right? Let's keep going. Oh, I mean, this is pretty detailed.
You can take pictures of the event for your own personal use. You can also post them to your social media accounts if you want. However, we ask you refrain from mentioning that you are a seat filler. We do not want the general public knowing that we use seat fillers. No videotaping whatsoever.
Oops. And look, this is fair use. This is fair use. We're doing commentary. This video is posted. This video is posted. We don't want, and you know why they don't want the general public knowing that they use seat fillers? It goes back to image. They want the lie to continue. Remember, the lie they put out there is that, we are at capacity tonight. So many people are here. And they're not really lying, but they're being deceptive. Because when they say we're at capacity tonight, it leads to believe, oh, wow, organically, look at all these people that are here. These people must have chosen to be here. And they didn't. Don't get it twisted. They did choose to be a seat filler, but they were incentivized to be there. That means if they weren't incentivized with free tickets or maybe being a part of something, they wouldn't have paid their own money to be there. And it leads to the deception that was, these people want this so bad, tens of thousands of people paid to be here. Don't they announce those numbers? They announce those numbers, don't they? Over 35,000 people are here for Monday Night Raw. Over 25,000 people here for Monday Night Raw. WrestleMania sold out. It broke a record, 95,000. Yeah, right. And why not tell the general public you use seat fillers? No disrespect, it's kind of obvious. But see, because it takes away their control of the product. Let's keep moving.
At some point in the night, you might be asked to move quickly or climb stairs. If you have any kind of physical impairment that may hinder your mobility, asthma, bad knee, etc., please let us know before accepting this invitation.
Peep the information. And look, yes, there is an element to, they want people to be healthy if they won't ask them to do this. Notice what you haven't heard yet. You haven't heard that these people get paid or not. So that means you could be doing this for free just to be part of something, and you have a lot of criteria to fit so that they can keep up their illusion. By the way, who's the author of Illusion? Okay, then let's move on.
So with that, WWE will be using seat fillers for WWE Day 1 coming up this Saturday in the State Farm Arena. And if you're in the Atlanta area and want to apply to be a seat filler, well, we've got the link in the description below for.
Isn't this interesting? You see these signs Now, is it possible that they did these signs at home? It's possible. Is it likely? Probably not. Think about it. We just saw them saying, yeah, bring your sign from home, but there's also reports that WWE give individual signs to hold up because they're going to be in camera shot to push a certain character. Honestly, it's kind of smart. It's fake anyway. Play around with it. The thing that's the problem is the illusion of the success and all this. Plus, look at a lot of these cats. Look at this picture. Look at this dude right here. Okay, you see the Roman Reigns sign? Now scroll right to the brother with the dreadlock, right? He probably is a wrestler in training. This dude right above him, and again, this is all speculation, but really look at these individuals. This dude might be a family member related to a wrestler. Let's keep going. Now, you know, this could be some more family member, maybe like the little guy over here, cute little guy, mommy, you know, right here. You know, and we saying cute as far as like being, a toddler possibly, maybe, around a toddler. You know, he probably is related to someone. A lot of these individuals are connected. They're connected. You know what I'm saying? They're connected. And listen, the closer it is to the camera shot, the more controlled it is. If you really want to see how packed something is organically, look, try to look in the dark spaces. See how many people are there. You want to really see some actual reaction to something? Look at the ones, okay, like Showtime at the Apollo. Yeah, you would think one of their singers is doing really well looking at the front row. But if you notice, and this back in the day before they probably got a little bit more sophisticated, if you look closely at Showtime at the Apollo, and we'll do that one day. If you look at that, a lot of them people are like just sitting there just looking at someone because they're not really feeling them organically. But the people in the front row are told to cheer and move and sway and all this stuff. There's a lot of tricks. There's a lot of tricks in Hollywood. All right. That basically ends the video. So look, here's the point. It's a very simple point. Think for yourself. But more importantly, worship the Almighty. Let the Almighty guide you. And realize anything of man and of Hollywood is fake, controlled, and full of more than just seats. In the meanwhile, protect your peace, protect your family, protect your foundation, stay safe, strong, and sane. And we will catch you on the flip. Rock out.